This is Mike with cstactical.com. We just did our live view stream. We are introducing the new Vortex front focal plane scopes that are the PST series. Just because of the fact that some of the people weren't able to be online and watch it, we are going to go through it, and some other people, we were having little technical difficulties with our live stream. So what I'm going to do is just go review the scope again for those who are out there that haven't seen this yet. The back eyepiece is a nice slow turning stiff eyepiece, so therefore once you set it you'll be able to leave it alone and it should not rotate on you. The illumination system back here has nice positive clicks that hopefully will not rotate on you also, but they shouldn't because they're pretty stiff. In between each rotation there is a dot in there that the illumination will have a dead spot. Up on the top you'll see a little fiber optic indication that will help you be able to see in lower light situations what power where you're at on the power ring, that you can line it up. This is again a front focal plane. As you rotate the power, the reticle grows in relationship to the target, not to the shooter. The eyepiece, that the power ring back here is made of rubber, has a rubber grip to it, so you can actually have a fairly good solid grip to it as you rotate it. As we looked through it previously, I found that at the low power, 6 power, I could still see the reticle really crisp and use every single line out that it had, and I can also see the numbers. As we powered it all the way up to the top end, the line integrity stayed really good and crisp, and there was no bad line indication marks. Sometimes on front focal planes you all of a sudden see distortion or missing portions of the reticle, but as we powered this one up we did not see that. Going to the main tube, which is a 30mm tube, you can feel that it feels really nice and solid. There is a good amount of weight to this scope, so it feels fairly stout. The main tube, it goes to the 50mm lens up in here. You can feel like I said, the finish feels really good and good quality. Going back to the turrets here, you have this one is in MOA. You can also get them in mils. So you could get a mil reticle with a mil turrets, or an MOA reticle with an MOA turrets, which this one has. This one has quarter MOA turrets. The turrets, if you maybe can hear, they sound and feel really positive. So that's a good quality turret that I'm feeling right now. The fiber optic up here allows you to be able to see the line where it needs to be and line it up in low light situations. It'll help in that aspect. You can see as you rotate, kind of like this feature is that when you're rotating the turret, instead of trying to line up the line, it actually lines up in the slot, so therefore you can instantly see what line and number you're on in the click. This also has a zero stop capability. That is how it works, is there are shims that go inside the mechanism in the turret that once you rotate it down it will stop at a certain point, and then you just rotate it back to 0. On this side over here we have the parallax knob, which goes from 50 yards all the way to an infinity. It rotates nice and stiff but still smooth, which is really nice to have. So, and that meaning that because it's stiff, that it's not going to constantly, once you shoot it, should not rotate on you and have to sit there and play with it. It is numbered from 50 yards all the way out to infinity, but just because of the fact it's numbered doesn't necessarily mean it's always 100% going to be going, you go to that spot. You'll have to fine tune it. Coming over to the 50mm bell, as you can see it's got some meat to it, so it's pretty stout front bell. The glass on this was nice and clean. I was really pleased with it. So it's it's going to be a good quality scope, especially for the price. You know, the PSTs are all ranging from the 1 power to the 4 power. They're all ranging in a fairly low price range. This particular one is retailed at, or MAP is $8.99, and this is going to be a really good scope for someone that has either a lot of high-end scopes already, or the guy that's just starting to get into the long range and wants a good quality scope to just basically help him get started, see if he really wants to do this. I'm definitely looking forward to getting some of these on my rifle too, to test out. And if you have any more questions, again, feel free to go to cstactical.com and check out our forum.